What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for building wealth isn't secret, risky, or complicated, but it's something millions of Americans already have? According to a study by Ramsey Solutions, they surveyed over 10,000 everyday millionaires, and guess what? 8 out of 10 said they build wealth by investing in their company's 401k. And that's not just a statistic, it's a strategy. And in today's Data Brief video, we're digging into why 401ks work so well and how you can use those same principles to become a better investor, even outside of your retirement plan. Let's look at the data. 401ks aren't magic, but they're set up in a way that quietly helps investors do the right things consistently. And that's what really builds wealth over time. Let's break down the 5 big reasons. First, automation. The first reason 401ks are so effective is automation. Every paycheck, a portion of your income is automatically invested without you lifting a finger. You don't have to decide whether it's the right time to invest. You don't have to remember to log into an app, and you're not second guessing yourself when markets are volatile. It just happens. And here's the real power. Automated investing takes emotion out of the equation. You're not reacting to headlines. You're not trying to time the market. And you don't have to make dozens of small decisions every single month. You're simply investing on a schedule, steadily, without any drama. This regularly creates discipline, and discipline builds wealth. Number 2, limited investment choices. Now, you might think having fewer investment options is actually a bad thing, but in a 401k, it can be a hidden strength. Most plans offer a focused menu, a handful of index funds, a few target date funds, and some active management options, and that's it. You're not chasing the latest tech IPO, betting it all on a hot stock tip, or bouncing between speculative plays. This structure reduces the risk of overconfidence and curbs the temptation to make impulsive changes. It gently pushes investors towards diversified portfolios and away from single stock bets that torpedo long-term results. In short, fewer choices actually leads to better, more consistent behavior. Number 3, lack of easy access. One reason people don't mess with their 401k is simple. They just can't. Or at least it's not easy. With penalties or early withdrawals and tax consequences, the money in a 401k is effectively off limits until retirement. That lack of liquidity protects you from yourself. When markets get scary, you can't just panic sell and transfer everything to cash with one click. There's friction. And while that may sound inconvenient, it's actually a powerful behavioral defense. It's the financial equivalent of putting your phone in another room when you're trying to sleep. Out of sight, out of mind, and way less temptation to act impulsively. Number 4, long-term focus. A 401k is one of the few investment tools that naturally encourages long-term thinking. You're not investing for next year, you're investing for decades. That long time horizon changes everything, helps you look past short-term volatility and focus on the big picture. Compound growth over 20, 30, or even 40 years. And this long view is what gives investors the confidence to stay the course. When you know you don't need the money anytime soon, you're less likely to flinch when the market drops. You trust the process because you know the timeline is working in your favor. Number 5, dollar cost averaging. And finally, 401ks naturally implement one of the most time-tested investment strategies, dollar cost averaging. By investing a fixed amount from each paycheck, you're buying more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high. Over time, this smooths out your cost basis in the market and reduces the risk of making a big lump sum investment at the wrong time. Even better, this strategy works automatically within your 401k. You don't have to time anything. You don't have to wait for a dip. You just keep buying quietly and consistently, no matter what the market is doing. This steady rhythm helps turn volatility from something to fear into something that works in your favor. So how do we take this formula and apply it outside of your 401k? Here's how to bring the same discipline and effectiveness into your own portfolio. Automate your contributions. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account into your Roth IRA or your brokerage account. Make it invisible. Simplify your choices. Pick a small number of diversified funds like a 3-fund portfolio and avoid jumping from one idea to the next. Create your own friction. Don't keep your long-term money in accounts that are easy to dip into. Set rules for yourself or use accounts with natural barriers. Stay focused on your timeline. Whether your goal is a retirement house or college funding, keep your eyes on that horizon. Don't trade based on short-term news. Keep investing through the noise. Market down, keep buying. Market up, keep buying. Trust the process. So here's the takeaway. Your 401k works not because it has some magical investment secret, but because it makes good behavior automatic. It removes friction from investing and adds friction to withdrawing. It limits bad decisions and encourages long-term thinking. It's boring, it's steady, and it works. If you want to succeed outside of your 401k, copy the structure. Automate, simplify, stay invested, and keep your eyes on the long term. That's the real secret to building wealth. Thanks for watching this Data Brief video. If this helped you think differently about your own investing habits, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who you think this just might benefit.